I've always wanted to be in Paris since I was a child. Paris is just so beautiful, first of all. There's something about the space, maybe because so many artists have walked its soil. At the same time, there's still a lot of creative people there. It really has this atmosphere of thinking outside of the box, but also something still preserved from all the years and centuries of art that have stayed there. My childhood in Macau, I guess I witnessed the change of its development. It was really interesting to see buildings being built, land being expanded, and how the landscape has changed, the skyline has changed. This time coming back, since I'm based in Paris, it's just really beautiful to see Macau flourishing. My relationship with art, it felt like it never really had a beginning. It just happened. And I was drawing all the time, and I would go to the park, and then I would come back and I would draw myself in the park. And whatever I saw, whatever I liked, I would try to recreate it in pencil or colors, crayons. I think we are ever-changing beings already, but somehow art creates ground for me to solidify myself and to give me the chance to explore my identity, but at the same time, create that identity for myself. So it's a very interesting journey. I started doing performative painting. I think I still need to define the label. But so far, I'm calling it a live painting performance, where I create a performance around creating a painting with my body, with dance. So basically, I put paint on my entire body, which is a language I developed in university, and then I dance on the canvas. So it creates these abstract shapes organized in an aesthetic manner, like I try to conceptualize it. But at the same time, you can still see that, okay, this is an arm, this is some like bone structures, and really discovering the gravity between the skin, the flesh, the bone, and the canvas, and the material that's in between. I think part of my process is to be inspired by the outside world. And so far for me, that's nature. I'm very inspired by water as an element. I think it's fascinating to me that we are also buckets of water. Also, now there's a lot of scientific research on how water has emotion and water has memory. And that makes so much sense to me that we are 70+% water. So actually, the emotions that we feel is the water being turbulent or still or bubbly. I think that makes a lot of sense to me.